Hello and welcome back to Space Gladiators. I'm recording this briefly before I go to sleep, essentially. 50%, okay, that seems fine. Recording this before I go to bed. Recording this and the next episode of the series. And potentially last episode of the series. I talk about this in the, Luck Be a Landlord videos that come out next week, and a bunch of stuff that, yeah. So yeah, this book's gonna be a little bit more laid back, a little bit more somber, perhaps, as this is the second to last episode of this. Let's talk about why. Truthfully, if you couldn't tell, a lot of this game is very, very frustrating for me. This character in particular is a key issue with my is a key example of my many problems with this game. The fact that they can only attack diagonally sucks. Like that's just not fun. The fact that literally the only fun character in this game is the potato, who is the baby mode character, is very upsetting, especially because like there is potential in a game like this. Like there is potential in the thought of a roguelike Metroidvania type game, but I just think this game is not there, and maybe it'll get there in time. I don't know if this game is still being worked on. It does say 1.0 as its release, so I imagine maybe is the answer, and they'll kind of work on it more. But as it is right now, I'm just not having as much fun with this game as I thought I would. I watched a couple things of it. It might be one of those games where I just have more fun watching it than I do playing it. Which is fine. Like games like that will exist, and they will exist forever. But I think for the sake of my sanity and the YouTube channel, I think this game is going to come to a close here. And I'm only not recording. And this only isn't the last episode, or I'm not just like immediately canceling it and saying it was the last episode of it in the series, whatever. Because I truthfully don't know the game that's going to come onto the channel with the finishing of Space Gladiators. I just don't have an understanding yet of what I'm going to do. What do I fucking do? Gain a random pet. Sure. Sure. But yeah, so I think yeah, it's just really good. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for a game over the next couple weeks because, like I said, I am bulk recording. I'm sure I've said this in literally every series that has gone up this week and next week, that everything is kind of being bulk recorded. Mostly just because I have a pretty busy next couple of weeks, and I want to be able to sleep more and play the de-stressing games like Pokemon. The new wrestling game will come out at the beginning of March, and I want to be able to enjoy that. There's just a couple things I want to do, and play more Master Duel. Like I have not played enough Master Duel, and I wanna be better at Master Duel. I want more time to focus on some VGC stuff, so I just kind of want to bulk record, get ahead, do what I need to do, you know? And take that. So you know, we're fine. Like it's whatever. I don't feel like I have a hard time because I don't want to bash the game. I think Space Gladiators is fine. I just don't think it's made for me, I think is the better way to put it. This game is definitely a lot of people's cup of tea. I just don't think this game was what I was expecting it to be. In the terms of like the amount of things to do and the amount of like interest in unique character ideas. And you know, I think this game shows its. I think there's a certain lack of polish this game has that really shows when I'm like still playing Isaac. Like even compared to Neon Abyss, which was another game I kind of like pulled the plug on just because like Neon Abyss isn't finished, and I kind of felt like I had done everything in Neon Abyss that I wanted to. But even like Neon Abyss, I feel like each character felt unique, and there were some characters that I just didn't like, but at least they felt unique, and it didn't feel gross to play them. I just preferred other characters. But like, with this game, fucking Robot Boy, it's just not fun to play. The fact that he can, like, he fundamentally changes the way that you have to approach enemies in a game that kind of already has enemy, like, clusterfucks going on. It sucks. It just doesn't feel good. So, that might just be me. But, you know. Maybe I've complained too much. And this. Maybe I'm complaining too much, but I feel like I need to say it with games, and I wanna be completely honest with you and like completely transparent as to why a game is leaving and my problems with the game, because I think it's useful information to have. Like knowing the reason that a YouTuber canceled your, like, if this is your favorite series on the channel, I'm sorry. Like, knowing the reason behind why it's leaving is important to me. I've had watched one too many YouTubers cancel series with zero explanation, so I never wanted it to ever be that. I always wanted to provide an explanation as to why something is ending. I did a really good job there. Sure. What does this do again? Yeah, whatever. And maybe I get a lot of enjoyment out of this character because, like, he can pogo, which is like my favorite thing to do in Metroidvania type games. We'll see. Another big thing in this game is I feel a very making progress in this game does not feel as satisfying as like making progress in Isaac or Neon Abyss did, because there's no like checkbox thing, and I know that's like a super minute thing, but it's true. Like, I don't feel accomplished when I do certain things on the different characters, and that just kind of makes it feel even more gross. It's up here, yeah. Thank you, Axe Pog. Who knows? Maybe I'm complaining too much. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna, over the next couple days, I'm gonna be figuring out kind of the replacement to this, as well as some other things, and kind of the future of games on the channel. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a couple things I want to do before I start recording stuff again. Just like personally, I want to I want to catch up on some school stuff and do what I need to do to do better at that. I'm a terrible student. I'm awful. Not in the sense that I'm not good at school. It's the sense that, like, I haven't needed to try, so I don't know how. That's just awful. Take a mute blob. Why not? All right. There you go, pal. I guess level 5 is the max level. Alright, you know what? We're gonna play as this guy. I remember liking this guy. I remember thinking that his gimmick was fun. And that his weapon type was cool. So we'll see. We'll play this guy for a little bit. Kind of the game plan for next episode is to kind of just have a good time, you know? Do a last hurrah. Gonna refuse to play the robot going forward because I think he's lame and stupid and boring and terrible and the worst fucking experience. But hey, is what it is. I kind of don't have many other stories to tell, and my brain, I probably shouldn't be recording if I'm being honest. It's like it's 1:30 in the morning for me. I mentioned this in a video upcoming, but I need to fix my sleep schedule. But the only way to do what I want to do, I need to break it. I'm gonna leave that story for the video that comes out next week, and I luck be a landlord. But it's a lot. Beep 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 pop. Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm gonna talk about spoilers for that game, so if you care at all, don't watch the next don't watch this episode. Click off now. You've watched 13 minutes. I appreciate you. You can leave whenever you want. But yeah, I've been playing that game, and I've been having so much fucking fun. It's so cool. I just did the Volo fight where he goes a little fucking crazy, is a zealot, and fucking summons Giratina to kill you, which is cool. Like this Pokemon game is such a huge tonal shift in comparison to the other Pokemon game. It's not perfect, but it's the most fun I've had with a Pokemon game since since the release of Boras. I had a ton of fun with the release of Boras because we went for as soon as our local EB games opened, and me and my friends played it the entire day. We sat at each other's houses and just had a good time. And we had pizza. It was a cool day. I had a lot of fun with Boras for that reason, but I'm having a ton of fucking fun with Legends Arceus just getting check marks. I get a lot of satisfaction from just getting check marks in video games. So it's been so much fun. It's been the most fun I've had in a long ass time with Pokemon in a non-competitive environment. I am almost completely done the decks. I have Enamorus, Thundurus, Landorus, Tornadus, Giratina, and obviously Arceus, and then Manaphy and Darkrai as well, and then the Unknowns and Spiritomb. So I have like 10, 12 Pokemon left, I think. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. And I wish I could make content for the game for the YouTube channel, but it's just not that kind of game. At least in my opinion, it's a lot more completion based than it is like story based, like a lot of the other Pokemon games are. That being said, I have mentioned before that oh my god. Oh, well, there I go. I mentioned before that I am going to do on the streams. By the way, you should watch the streams because I do them sometimes. I want to stream more often. I talk about that as well in the Luck Be a Landlord video. But yeah, check the links in the description below for the Twitch streams. I do want to stream more. We'll see though. And I'm gonna probably play Legends Arceus and do some shiny hunting. I know I want to do a 24-hour stream when Blaze Black 2 comes out, because that game fucks and I want to play Blaze Black 2. But we'll see. I'm very, very excited for Blaze Black 2. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I'm gonna do the hardcore rules. We're gonna have a great time. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But that has been today's episode of Space Gladiators. I will see you guys in the next one for the last episode. Peace.